up, guys? Happy Wednesday. My name is Sarah, and I'm the Health and Fitness Specialist in McLean, Virginia. And today I'm going to be leading you guys through a workout of the day, a quick 15-minute workout, but it's going to be all upper body focused today, so we're going to get a nice burn in our shoulders and our back and our pecs today. So we're going to work real hard on the upper body, and then we will get a nice good stretch at the end. We're going to treat it like normal. We're going to do a 40-second of work, 20-second of rest for 2 rounds of 4 exercises. We're going to get a nice warm-up in, making sure that we got our mobility down, and then we're going to pull down at the end to make sure that everything is feeling really good to get us into the rest of our day. Okay, so let's start with our warm-up. I feel like we're crooked, but that's fine. So what we're going to do to start off today is we're going to do some wall W's. So we're going to have as much of our back against the wall as we can. We're going to walk our feet out so that we're leaning against the wall. Like our hips are fully placed on the wall, our upper back is placed on the wall, our back of our head is placed on the wall, and we're going to pull our shoulders into this W position. And we're going to work on keeping as much of our shoulders on the wall as possible as we go through 10 reps of this right here. Okay, so as you can hear, my hands are driving the wall here. So are my elbows. We got 3 more reps. 2 and 1. Awesome. So go ahead, slowly come on out of there. We're going to get our T-spine nice and warmed up here. We're going to get our pecs nice and opened. So arms are going to come in front of us here. We've done this half kneeling in on the floor, but this is just another variation that you can do using a wall. So we're going to have our arms out in front of us. My right arm is going to be glued to the wall. My left arm is going to open up to touch the wall behind me. Okay, see that I'm not opening up with my feet at all here. This is all an upper body movement and trunk rotation. We're going for 5 on this side, and then we'll switch. And 1 more. Good. And then switching sides. So now my left arm is going to be glued to the wall. My right arm is going to be opening up. And 1 more here. And relax. Now let's shake it out a little bit. Get our arms a little bit looser. We're going to do some swimmers. Just go for like 10. One more. And relax. Woo. All right. I hope we're feeling a little bit warmer. I know your arms might burn after that, but we're going to hit the ground running, and we're going to start off with some front and lateral raises, okay? So you want to have light to moderate weight with this. Like you want to challenge yourself, but not to the point where you risk injury, okay? So I tend to stay a little bit lighter with this exercise. So how it's going to look is you're going to go lateral first and then front. Okay? So we're going for 40 seconds. Don't lock the arms out because that puts extra strain on the elbows, having the external load in your hands. So soft bend in the elbows, leading with the shoulders, not with the hands. And then same thing going forward, soft bend in the elbows. Don't lock out the arms. And we're going for 40 seconds Let me get my timer going. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Take this nice and slow. Keep the shoulders down and away from the ears. You don't want to be pulling from here. So nice and relaxed. Shoulders down and away. You guys are doing awesome here. We got 5 seconds left. And relax. All right, awesome job, you guys. I'm gonna drop down the weight again as we move into our next exercise. So take about 10 to 15 seconds rest in between each exercise. I recommend 15 to 20 or 10 to 15, depending on how you're feeling, how fatigued you're getting, but you don't want to be standing around much longer than 20 seconds, okay? So for our next exercise, we're going to do around the world. So we're going to start with our hands facing in front of us, and that's the right way to say that. Yeah, our palms are facing forward, and we're going to go up, overhead, and back down, okay? So our palms are facing forward the whole time here. It's like we're doing a jumping jack with weights, but only focusing on our arms, okay? So we got 40 seconds. We're gonna get going in about 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. Nice and slow. You control the weights don't control you. Same thing here, shoulders down and away from the ears. Keeping nice straight posture as we move through this exercise. Don't forget to breathe. You guys are doing great. I know this one burns, but you guys are awesome. And relax. Awesome job. All right, so grab those other weights real quick. We're going to find ourselves on our backs. One weight in each hand. We're going to focus on one arm at a time, but we're going to keep the other arm anchored, if that makes sense. So my left arm is going to remain over my chest with the weight. My right arm is going to press up through the sky, only creating this small movement here in my shoulder blade through my chest. We're doing 20 seconds on one arm and 20 seconds on the other. All right, we're gonna get going in 3, 2, 1. This is really good for our shoulder health, making sure our posture is really nice. So you're gonna press down into the mat and up through the ceiling. Awesome. Give me one more, and then we'll switch. All right, press up through the ceiling and down. Now this is a little movement. You might not feel like you're doing too much, but trust me, it's really working that internal capsule there and our shoulder blades without being super duper strenuous. One more, and then relax. All right, we're gonna stay on our backs here as we move into our next exercise, okay? So moving forward, the next exercise we're gonna do, the weights are gonna come up over our chest again, but we're going to drop the weights towards our shoulders and then back up, squeezing the back of our arms on the way up, okay? These are called skull crushers. This is gonna work the back of our arms, our triceps, and make sure that we have really healthy arms. Cool? So we're going to do that for 40 seconds, starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So we want to keep our elbows in line with our shoulders. The only thing that's moving here is our upper arms. I mean, not our upper arms, our forearms. So we're just bending at the elbow to pull these weights towards us and away. My elbows are not moving out of line from my shoulder blades here. You guys are doing great. Keep pushing. I know this one burns. Last one here. And relax. All right. So, take 15 seconds. Get yourself a nice sip of water. We got our second round of exercises coming up in about 15 seconds. You guys are doing great. All right, go ahead, find those weights, and we're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1, going back in with our lateral and front raises, okay? Don't forget to breathe. You guys are awesome. I would try to keep the weights in line with our shoulders here, because when you go over shoulder height, you're adding a little extra stress on your joints. So keep it right around shoulder height when you're going through this exercise. Cool? We're in our last few seconds here. One more, and relax. Whew. All right, we got a nice 10-second rest. Here we go, in 3, 2, 1. Round the worlds here. Palms facing forward the whole time. You guys are doing great. Feel the scapulas moving through this motion here. Cycle this exercise with your breathing. Nice deep breath in. Nice deep breath out. And relax. All right, find ourselves on the mat again for one last round of these scapular pushes, punches, whatever you want to call them. Straight arm presses. All right, left arm is staying stationary, right arm is pressing up through the ceiling. And switch. And relax. Awesome job, you guys. All right, rest for about 10 seconds. And we're going to get going with our skull crushers, our final exercise today. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. You guys are doing great. Make sure that we're still maintaining our form here. Remember, our forearms are the only thing that is moving. Our elbows are staying in line with our shoulders. For one more here. And relax. All right, let's ditch the weights. So I'm going to introduce a new stretch for you today called the sleeper stretch. So we're going to roll onto our side with our arm. My right arm is going to be my demo arm. So my arm is coming out straight from my shoulder. I'm rolling over to be completely on my side here. My arm is in a 90-degree angle. I'm going to use my left arm to press down towards the floor in this 90-degree angle. So we're really working the external rotator here for 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. I'm going to do the same thing on the left arm. So again, rolling completely onto the side. Arm is coming out straight away from the shoulder to be in a right angle here. And then pressing down and away. Four, 3, 2, 1, relax. All right, so we know our pec stretch by now, dropping into this 90-degree angle or field goal position here. Just allowing the chest to open up here. Allow the arms to hang heavy for 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. All right, so staying in this position here, we're going to kind of combine the two exercises that I just showed you. So we're going to keep the elbows pressed in the same line that they were in. We're going to rotate to have palms facing the ground here, and then back up to this external rotation. Palms up, internal rotation, palms down. We're just going to do 5 cycles of this, okay? We got one more here. And relax. All right, you guys, that's all I have planned for you today. I hope you enjoyed this 15-minute little workout. I know I did. And I hope your arms are feeling okay and not too bad. But I will see you guys tomorrow for a banded strength and mobility session. And I hope you guys have a fantastic Wednesday. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.